Alrighty, stream should be starting now, so we should be good to go. Oops, turn menu. Not start new game. Not delete my save immediately. Alright. So, hello, welcome. Let me... Second. Posting that I'm live. Alright. Thinking should be alright. Yeah, we should be good to go. So, first gym done. Last time. Oh, didn't post someone would talk to me. That must be, I see. So I do want to use the Togepi. Who are you? Would you be? Would that be a kimono girl from like the other parts? So this might be the area I need to go. It is 7 p.m. So we're gonna get nighttime Pokemon for the time being. So let me just microphone. There we go. No, you're fine. Welcome in, my husband. Route 32. This is the one we need, actually. This is exactly the one we need. Here. Okay. Immediately my dog is barking. I knew it. I knew she would. I knew my dog would. I know her too well. The dog barks at anything and anything. What's the hurry? I got some Pokemon here. A Miracle Seed. Sadly, we don't have a use for the Miracle Seed, but yeah, I'm trying to think where to get the old rod. So we need that. Oh, hi, finally, Bellsprout. Should we grab the Bellsprout to get the trade, I guess? I guess we should. I guess we should try to get the trade in for Rocky. Because I didn't do that last time. Is this going to do much? That did a lot more than I thought it would. Jeez Louise. Rough. Rough even for like level 6. That's alright. We'll get the trade out. Okay. Oh, fun. Kill my Geodude immediately. That's okay. Should be able to handle it with just Cyndaquil. I'm not going to do any attack. I'm just going to throw more Pokeballs at it until it is caught. And take a drink while I wait. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Bellsprout was caught. No, I don't want to nickname Bellsprout. I'm good. Alright, let's go trade it. Let's go trade it. Alright, yeah, it's down here. Down here, then we'll heal up. I believe is it you? Yes, it is. Aha. Bye-bye, Bellsprout. Hello. Hi, Elephant. I subbed you recently on YouTube. Hi. Sorry, I gotta get my hydration in. So yeah, we're gonna immediately box this on it because I don't really have a use for it, but I thought, you know, hey. At least get that out of the way. Main goal right now, we are hyper focusing on getting the old rod. I want that old rod. Why? Just so I can get a Poliwag. I just want Poliwag. Like, so much. Oops. But hello. Now, I don't exactly remember where the old rod is, but I do forget it like fades to black whenever you heal the lead. It's been a hot minute since I played Heart Gold Soul Silver. I want to say like the last time I actually played it was around when it came out. I stuck to one save file for my entire time. And then RIP that copy. It's still around, but does not work. Does not work. It would be so. I actually did have the Pokewalker too. I did have the Pokewalker accessory. Did use it. Ooh, Mareep. I was debating on Mareep for this. I really was. I think I will. I hate loading up the team early on, but I'm not going to deny a good Mareep. Alright, we're going to hope Rock Throw does not kill. I probably should have come here before the gym stuff, but, you know. Probably should load up with more Pokeballs. Very fair. I think the sequels are worth playing. I'm always more of like a Crystal. If I do the original Gen 2, I immediately go to Crystal. I don't know. I think it's worth it. I have my Crystal copy too. That one I need to fix the battery in my Crystal. But I've had that Crystal since I was like 12. It's like one of the few I've kept around from childhood. Did not mean to name the Mareep, but now I'm trying to think of a name. They just name it Cherry. Sounds like a good name. That's a boy. Hmm. Do a Twin Peaks reference. Feels like a Leland. It looks like a Leland. Sorry, my brain broke for a second. Yeah, I need to get mine fixed. I'm glad I still have my original copy, that I don't have to pay for a new copy. I have my eyes set on Platinum, and I know the cost on those are not looking forward to paying for that one whenever I get around to that. In a physical copy of Platinum. I do also have Gold. I also have a copy of Gold. Same issue. Still needs to replace that battery. Because if I remember right, the batteries on copies of Red, Blue, and Yellow, and then as well Gold, Silver, Crystal, all kind of died around the same time. The reason for Gold, Silver, Crystal doing it is because of the time system, I believe, caused the batteries to die a lot sooner than the Red, Blue ones did. I only know this because I had to live through that experience. I wonder if there's like a service I can just send in someone to do the repairs for me. I feel like that's a thing that I can get done. Is just pay someone to do the replacement for me. Alright, where in the world would Old Rod be? Trying to think. You know, I could just look up the route. 1 second. I'm gonna spend 5 seconds just looking up this route. They'll tell me exactly where it is. I don't need to speculate. Items. Pokemon Center. So just Pokemon Center. I know where that is. I know exactly where that is. I thought maybe... I remember there being like a fisherman route in this area. Alright. Maybe you need to hold off on running. So we're just going to take off the running shoes for this exact second. Repel is tempting to use immediately. Timing is everything. Timing is everything. Alright. Run out of here. Don't need to concern myself with these peon Pokemon. Oh, that looks nice, I'm not gonna lie. But in terms of Pokemon team for this playthrough, I have a few in mind overall. I do definitely want Poliwag. I want to focus on the Pokemon I've always wanted to use. I always say that to myself. I do. I'm very bad about saying it. Every playthrough, I'll be like, I want to use Pokemon I've always wanted to use, and then I kind of rely on the exact same team. Geodude's a good example of that. I used a Geodude in the last like actual full playthrough I did of Johto, I believe. He was just decent enough early on and kind of just stuck with him. And somehow Graveler was enough for the Elite Four. I don't know why. It just was. But I do have my sights set on... My next big purchase is going to be getting my hands on a like capture card DS. It's my big goal is to just save up for a capture card DS. Or I know you can get AV out cables for like the OG version of the DS. I know that. Oh, there's the Fishman route I was talking about. Their features went away. A little creepy, but I'd love to get my hands on it. I have 2 DSs currently. So just like after a minute, my next big purchase is saving up for a PC. We're about halfway there for that. And after that, I'm going to save up for the Capture Card DS and then a actual copy of like the Diamond and Pearl series. Because I would love to stream that game. I would love, and I have the physical copy, or I want the physical copy. Brain combined 2 sentences I was going to say into one. Because I have a few of the games, but actually being able to stream them is the issue. Like I have a Leaf Green. I will say my Leaf Green, I am the proudest owner of that game. I spent $20 on that 10 years ago, and I feel like that was the best investment I ever did. Is $20. Oh, second that to like childhood me buying Pokemon games when they were affordable and on sale. And then, you know, eventually obviously they were like quadruple the price of what they were. Because like I used to be able to buy, I think I paid $12 for Crystal back when I first bought it at like GameStop. When they sold, they were still selling Game Boy games at GameStop at the time. Actually, if I remember right, you're from the UK, so I'm trying to think what the equivalent of that would be. I mean, I assume you know what the concept of GameStop would be. Is EB Games the European one? EB Games? I want to say it is. I know someone still uses or is that still around? Sorry, my brain's going a mile a minute. Got the stream anxieties, you know? The social awkwardness. CEX. Okay, yeah, I've heard of CEX. We don't have them here, but I am aware of them. Hello, Whooper. Game. Just being called game is very interesting. We had a few. They all kind of just became GameStop in the 2000s. Like everyone closed but GameStop, basically. But I was lucky enough. I live in an area with a like a used game store. That's how I've been able to buy most of my. I genuinely have not shopped at a GameStop since. I think I'm just gonna stick in here. I know Whooper probably has water gun. I think it does. I'm just gonna tackle here. None of my team is particularly good against Whooper here, except for Mareep, but Mareep's kind of too low to switch into because I forgot to. Ooh. 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 Yikes. Alright, Leland. Wait, no, this is Whooper's Park Ground. 1 second. Is Whooper Park ground, or is that just when he goes to Quagsire? Yep, he's ground. Okay, so yeah. All my team kind of sucks here, didn't it? Ooh. Yeah, water ground. Water ground. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, none of my team is great here. We're just gonna have to tackle our way through any of this. Because most of my team is weak to water. Thank you for believing me. Sadly, do not believe in Leland enough. Enjoy. Yeah, it is like, it's 7 p.m. my time. If I remember European time, that would be like crack of dawn. But enjoy the rest of your evening. And good night. God, yeah, neither option are great here. We're gonna have to go Cyndaquil. Yeah, 1 a.m. rough. God. Thank you for not doing water gun. Thank you for not doing water gun. Okay. Okay. I was a lot scarier for Whooper to like hurt us. We're actually getting out of this pretty unscathed. Thankfully. Level 13. Getting close to level up. Oh, yeah, we're gonna ditch tackle here, I think. Yeah. No need for tackle when we have the superior version of quick attack. So we're gonna try to turbo run it to the Pokemon Center. Run fast to Pokemon Center. That's what I'm trying to say. Please don't fight me. Please don't fight me. I don't actually. Yeah, you're not gonna fight me. Let me see if I can actually access Poliwag here. No. I don't think I can get Tentacool. That's so interesting to look at. I'm very used to Fire Red, Leaf Green, like Red Blue. And so I'm looking at like the fishing charts, and they actually very much changed them from OG games. So yeah, we're gonna save and not save, but we're gonna do this at least. We're gonna rest. Also, thankfully, I believe my stream jitters have calmed down. I don't know why, but like just for like, I was just having trouble thinking and talking. Better now. We're good. All right, we now have to travel to go get our Pokemon I want. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the rod. Don't know if you can get you get Magikarp from here? Thank you. Yes, I am. Lure balls. It's not that far when you think about it, but like, it's just the fact that I have to. Okay. I thought that was gonna be actually like dialogue, but let's go get Poliwag. Oh, 1 second. What's here? Okay, we get Headbutt soon, and I will be using it. Thought there was gonna be... Okay, maybe there is. 1 second. Forget I have the, like, items right here. Checking here. If it was Friday, we'd be able to go to Friday. So, one thing I also have to do is I have to basically get the goldenrod before tomorrow. Because if I want to do the bug catching thing, and I definitely want to do that tomorrow. Sorry, I'm just looking here. Hmm? How to what? I'll come back to train against these guys too. So we'll need to get Poliwag up a little bit. Right now we're kind of just making our way out. Get 2 Goldenrod. That's the name of the city. Not the Goldenrod. Get 2 Goldenrod. Goldenrod's the 3rd city with Whitney. But outside of it is the bug catching area. And I like being able to participate from it when I'm arriving to that town. I find that the best time to do it. But the bug catching arena only happens like a couple times a week. It's like Tuesday and Saturday for bug catching. This game loves its days of the week thing. On Fridays, if I were to come here or basically be on that Route 32, I'd come across Frida, part of the week siblings. Like there are, depending what day of the week, there are different siblings in the game. Let me see if I can find it real quick. The weak siblings from Frida. I assume that just takes you to the weak siblings. It does. So today is Monday, Route 40. We would be able to get a sharp beak. And then basically each day of the week they're in set locations. There's a guy for Tuesday, he's on Route 29, Wednesday at Lake of Rage, Thursday at Route 36, Friday Route 32, Saturday in Blackthorn City, and then Sunday on Route 37. Each give you like a held item for your Pokemon. And specifically in this this game, like just Gen 2. So don't know why I healed. I think I healed beforehand, so this is just kind of, don't know. I think I just did that out of habit. Yeah, this game is really into days of the week and time. So as you see, we're like in nighttime. I think we can get... One second. Yeah, 31. Let me check here. I like checking. So let's look with 31. Let's Pokedex number. Game. I wanted the Route 31. Also, the 31st Pokemon is Nidoqueen. If you're curious. Geodude in Platinum. Just trying to see if Poliwag is available. He is a 15% option versus Magikarp being at 85. So it's a bit of a rare spawn, but for our purposes, I think 15 is going to be fine. Oops, sorry. For some reason, like, it pauses if I am off the screen. I'm trying to see if I can fix that real quick. I do get kind of tired that it pauses every time I'm, like, not actively on it. I think I'll do that later, because I'll have to go into menus. Oh, hey, Joey's calling me. Howdy, it's Joey. I saw a wild Kakuna. I thought about going for it, but then I failed. Oh well, I guess there's just the way it goes. I'm not very good at catching Pokemon. Thank you for that riveting phone call. We're gonna just be fishing until we get ourselves... Oh, and we get a lure ball. So, hey, you know. We're gonna register this real quickly. That way we can use it. Alright, let me switch over to a... Probably switch over to Leland for this. Leland doesn't have any electric moves, but I'd rather have Leland around for this. So, let's go fishing. I forget if this is one where I have to actually pay attention to what I'm doing. Or if you like fail it, like it will release. Really depends. So yeah, we're gonna have to fight a lot of Magikarp in the process to get what we need. So come on. I can't escape from a Magikarp. Come on. Yeah, it's literally just gonna be this until we can get what we need. 15's gonna be a little rough, but I don't think it'll take that long. Drink my water. Still no luck. I mean, I guess if we want like a Gyarados, we have access to it, but I'll save a Gyarados for post game. I do have in mind, in the back of my brain, team members for the actual game itself, and then post game. So for post game, we're more thinking like the battle tower stuff, just having like a more competitive team available. I wonder if we can shiny hunt Lugia, if that's like a thing you can do. I think I would attempt that. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about doing some shiny hunting in this game, but yeah, I'm not gonna hold my breath for that. Yeah, maybe I need a faster Pokemon for this experience, because having Magikarp splash at me the entire time is not my idea of fun. Not my idea of fun. To kind of I didn't mean to activate the fishing rod, but I will. You know, just to make this a little faster on our end, we're gonna set it to set, and then I think I'm gonna go with Cyndaquil here. We'll switch off to Rocky or Leland. Just so we can outspeed that Magikarp. That's literally the only reason I'm doing this. So much work just to catch a Magikarp. Yeah, don't know if they were higher up at the other route. One sec, I can check that. Are they higher up on the other route? Because if it's slightly higher, I'd rather just go there. It is about the same. Yeah, it's about the same. If we had a good rod, we'd be talking a little differently, but I want it now. I don't want it later. So, yeah. Come on. Come on. I just want a Poliwag. I just want a Poliwag. But it looked like Cyndaquil was the one. Finally! Oh my goodness. You know what? We can Ember here. Let's Ember here. I'm gonna catch an Allure Ball. I'm thankful to have it. I've always wanted to have a Poliwhirl very specifically in my team. I like Politoed and all, but I'm a Poliwhirl person. And Pokeball. We need a Allure Ball. Please be enough to just half catch a Poliwag here. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Thank you, random guy, for giving me two separate. Will not give a nickname. I'm not much of a nicknamer. Leyland is entirely from... I accidentally hit yes. So. Team member acquired. I'm happy. I'm very happy. Water drank. Now we can get back to actual... no. Okay. Brain... okay. Controller has X and Y swapped. That's why I make that mistake a lot. That is why that happens. So for the sake of this, I'm going to put Poliwag first, because I just want to have Poliwag walk around with us. See? Isn't it cute? Or she cute? Cute little Pokemon. I could probably deposit Rocky and then heal up. That's probably the plan. I will take the random opportunity to level up my one Pokemon. Gonna see if I can adjust the attacks in the menu. Because I want Bubble to be first thing. At least for now. In terms of TMs, I'm not going to be using a lot of TMs in this playthrough. I'm going to save them, well, at least mainly the good ones for post-game. I'm very focused on post-game. That's where my brain's kind of really taking its focus, is just post-game at this moment. Also, fun fact, the rules to get affiliate are actually a lot smaller than I thought they were. I have the follower mount. I have everything checked off except for I need, like, consistent viewership, I think is the only thing I'm missing to get, like, affiliated on Twitch. Which I look forward to. Alright, let's go ahead and toss Rocky in here because I don't really want Rocky around. Cool, it tells me the natures. Are any of these... I have not looked at these natures at all, actually. One second. Let's look. For like 5 seconds what these natures do. Because there should be a chart. Yeah. So Bashful is... It's like I'm going to organize this alphabetically. Neutral. So we have a neutral one. We have Jolly, which is speed up, special attack down, which is fine. I don't know how well it's gonna be useful on that. Calm nature is gonna be fine. Once we get an electric move, it's not gonna matter. Calm lowers attack. And then this one's sassy, which I believe special defense up, speed down, which is it could be better. That could be better. That could be a better nature, but I'll take it. We'll take it for now. I'm chilling. Alright, let's get out of here. Did I heal? Did I? No, I didn't. Why didn't I? Why didn't I heal? Yeah, I completely forgot to do the one task I was planning on doing. Supply wag's not gonna be that useful for our team upcoming, like, for the most part. There's like a handful of fire trainers in the route to the upcoming town. But we're gonna be fighting... Sorry, brain forgot the layout of the town for 5 seconds. I'm gonna stop at the Pokemon Center, or Pokemon Mart. Oh, Wade's calling me now. Oops, wrong one. Ah, darn. That's on me. Let's see, I'm gonna grab some repels here. I'll buy 8. That's fine. It seems like a very reasonable amount. And then, is this gonna be anything special? Any, like, random Pokeballs or Heal Ball, Net Ball? Not the worst, I guess. I don't really need either, though. That's the downside. I don't need either. Alright, let's head out. I guess we could do the Ruins of Alphs. Have not done that yet. Which is up here, I believe. What do you say? Cool. Is that just a reference to Sudowoodo? See what you say. What was it? Strange what? Ruins? Strange tree in the road. So Sudowoodo. That's just Sudowoodo. I think they'll be fine. Alright, which one has the Alf thing? What is this setup? You can tell it's been a hot minute since I've touched Heart Gold SoulSilver. You can tell. Okay, here we go. Up, and it's on the This Pokemon hides on the seafloor and watches the shore with its eyes on its back. They really simplified it this time. But can you rotate it? Because that would be it. How do I rotate it? Because that's technically correct. That's technically correct. That's technically correct. But how do I rotate? Oh, that's how you have to double tap. Got you. Come on. Didn't think I'd actually have to do this kind of thing. That seems correct. Oh, these are swapped. That's the issue. These are swapped. My bad. I haven't had to do slide puzzles in a while. They don't come up in life that often. And now we have access to unknown! Yay! Hi, random guy. Just come down from above. Yes, I did. Quartz unknown you've captured? Interesting. I forgot all about that, actually. Genuinely forgot all about that. Oh, just I'm gonna get more water. How audible out of 10 is that water bottle, by the way? Like, how noisy is it that I need, like... Do I need to buy a quieter water bottle? That's what I'm asking. 9 out of 10? Like, loud? So I gotta buy a quieter one? Buy a quieter water bottle just for stream. The silent water bottle. I'm gonna leave it open then. So I can stop making noises. Right. Don't really need an unknown. I will say I do love the movie The Unknown Are In. That would be the third one. That's with Entei, weirdly enough. Actually, that's not weirdly enough. That's just Gen 2. That's just Gen 2. It's not weird. F. I do kind of like the F. But I really don't need one right now, so we're fine. Forgot to change the moveset. I'm gonna do that real quick. Pokemon, can I change you? Cool. Just so I don't have to deal with that. So we got access to like F, I, and J. Because I do believe you only get access to like certain ones. You don't get access to all. At least I don't think. I don't need to stay in here by any means. We're not really having to solve anything. I mainly just wanted to get that kind of over with. Yeah, I think I need Surf to do most of the other stuff involved in this game. At least this section, at least. Does this have anything? One second, let me check for items real quick. Make sure I got everything I need. Runes of Alps. Alright, so we have item-wise. So it's like unrelated, basically. Unrelated. One second. I think I have to sneeze. Let me mute real quick. I think we're okay. I don't know. I didn't actually sneeze, but I think it's calmed down. Alright. Back to game. Because we've made no actual progress in like 40 minutes. We've just got a Pokemon. We got a Pokemon. Fought a couple trainers. I should do the repel. I didn't. Ooh, especially against you. That's why we bought the repels. Alright, let's see. There we go. 9 of them. Aha, we can now walking rest and not have to worry about consequences. So I will be taking you on for the XP. Oh, you should be more than perfectly fine for Poliwag's first, like, actual trainer battle. The debut, if you will. I do need to, like, EV train these guys to, like, any extent. I've not done any. Come on. We're in the slow early bits. It's just kind of like a lot of waiting. A lot of waiting in these early bits. A lot of waiting. Thank you. Goodbye. No level up, sadly. I'm going to try to grab as many phone numbers as I can. I don't know if there's a limit per se, but I will be trying to grab them. My brain considers it like a completionist portion, even though, like, it's sort of hell. I guess I'll fight you. Got it flashing in my face. Okay, God, if only Leland had electric type moves. But you are flying, so let's see if Geodude can do something about you. Supersonic is not what I wanted, but and Rock Throw. Please don't hurt. Thank you. How much does this do? About half. Okay, okay. A lot better than I assumed. Thank you for snapping out of confusion. Not bad. Not bad at all. Some good XP for Poliwag. Level 11. Water Gun, which will come in handy. Should probably swap spots with Bubble for the time being. But, oh. Another phone number acquired. I have a feeling one of them has Magikarps galore, so we're just gonna see how well Leland can train here. But the fletching is a little terrible sometimes. Do I mean Magikarp? And Leland needs something, anything really. Just to get to electric moves. I turned off battle scenes. Did I not turn off battle scenes? I must have not like saved the settings when I left. I made that mistake. And it is now processed. So lengthy for like a couple tackles. Magikarp's like weirdly resistant. We do have a slightly weaker Mareep here. So we might be switch training for the time. Which is fine. You need better coverage though. That's definite. And we'll keep battling for now. Level 15, okay. That should be some good XP. Swap over to... For our purposes, maybe Geodude. Let's try. They don't really have any moves that can really hurt Geodude here. They don't... Like, they're not going to Water Gun here. They're going to Tackle. It's going to do 1 damage. Let's compare that to a Rock Throw. You know, very, very basic comparison, I'd say. Rock Throw to the face. Could be better. Could be better. Not gonna lie. Miss! You're not supposed to miss. You're supposed to hit every time. Percentages are myths. I'll just finish with the tackle at that point. And the Magikarp. Let's go and switch back to Leland. So yeah, I'm going to be very thankful when we get our hands on XP share. I'll say that. I'm going to be very happy. Very, very happy. Which is going to be for a little while, I believe. Like, it's not going to be... It was like, what? Like Lake of Rage? Something like that? Like around there, I think, when I last checked. I checked it yesterday, I did. Come on, I'm just spamming tackle at this point. You can't do anything to me, I'm the only one doing anything to you. Please, just go down. I don't want to deal with you. Sometimes the game just like, Thank you, goodbye. Level 7. which I really should. Let me look up your Mareep Gen 4. Ooh, that's such a long wait. Such a long wait. Level 10. At least it evolves at 15, so that's not the worst wait. We'll keep battling, I think. You level 10? Yeah, level 5. Back to our most enthusiastically amazing fight. Magikarp and Mareep. The fight never ends. Please. The fight never ends. The fight never ends. So slow. What's to narrate? It's splash and tackle. There we go. There we go. Finally. I'm not gonna take on the other guy. We're just gonna head out of here. $1 million. Of course I'll take that. I thought kids were loaded. Alright, please heal me up. Then we can actually go and continue the game. Alright. Then a curiosity. How far along is the egg? It'll hatch soon, I'm shocked. I look forward to it hatching, I do. Hi, random trainer, I didn't even pay attention to you. You beat Faulkner? Yeah, I did. He had 2 Pokemon. Oh, it's Togepi. Every time it's Togepi. Alright, we might swap to a Geodude here. Yeah, I'm gonna see how comfortable it is to like just use a mouse for this. Never really thought about doing it. I saw someone do it today, and that's why I'm like thinking about it. And that's why we switched train. Habit to use the thumbstick again, but we're gonna try to merge the two to make this a slightly better experience. I meant to switch train. Oopsie. That's fine. Close to level 8. They did decent. Yeah, Togepi. I am looking forward to Togepi. I do like the evolved version. This gen does introduce the evolved version, so we do have access to that. For some reason, Gen 4 introduced a bunch of evolutions to Pokemon that really did not have... Either they had like a pre-evolution and didn't have a secondary evolution. Like Magmortar, I know Electabuzz got one. Switch train, switch train. Which is funny because we're fighting birds. We have to switch train the electric type. Not sure the length of time we're going to keep Geodude around. kind of loses usefulness after the second gym. At least for our team's purpose. Because, like, by the time we might need him again, I think Graveler would be a little underpowered for what we need. The Geodude is not a full-time partner. Sort of an associate for the early bits, if you will. At least for the early bits. Alright, yeah, I turned that off. Let me confirm that. Yeah, that's off now. Oops. Union Cave. Let's... I do know there's a few trainers down here. Probably great for training purposes. Don't think we're going to be picking up any new Pokemon in the area. Game looks a little sadder with animations turned off. Why is that Pokeball the one shaking? The egg? No, that wouldn't be the egg. I don't know why that one's shaking. It's the first party member. I really don't know why that's shaking. We'll run to this one. I want this item. Or another Pokemon. We do have Repels. I don't know why I'm not using them. I think my brain wants to see the new Pokemon we have access to, but we don't really need any team members right now. So we'll go ahead and pop one. We got 8. That should at least get us through here. At least. You have access to Slowpoke coming up, which is a decent water type, but I have my heart set on Poliwag for the most part. Alright. We'll check up and see what's up top of that area. Alright, your one Pokemon. Who do you got? Onix? That would be super convenient for Poliwag here. It is kind of nice being able to click, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of fun. Water gun. Honestly, did great. I mean, like, preference-wise, I don't know. It does make it go a little faster. Doing it this way. Mainly because I did lose a lot of time in the stream to, like, just kind of bullshitting around than I intended. I believe you were also a water type trainer, or not water, you're fire. You will be useful for our water type. Yep, Vulpix. Spywag has some usefulness, some. You know, I will say that. Come on. Immediately roaring? That's fine. Rock throw. Rock throw your ass. Yeah, that's what I thought. At least Poliwag is 12, I guess. Geodude's 15. Probably be leveling up my ooh, Magnitude actually is pretty good for right now. See, Magnitude does kind of a looses a ground shaking, quake affecting. Yeah, power varies, but it should be pretty good. I think I'll get rid of defense curl for it, maybe, or tackle. I think tackle. My brain's like, what if there's a use case for it? There's like several Pokemon with tackle. I think I'll be fine without tackle. Like, we don't need it for anything else. Alright. Ray's done. Alright, let's get it down to this end. Just like a percentage is getting sent to the mom. She'll buy items on your behalf. Which is not the greatest, but like... I just take it, honestly. She'll buy just like items like super potions and stuff and Pokeballs, just items in general. So we'll have to remember to come back here when we have Surf. Hoping our repels last us. It's not a big cave, it's just, you know. Yeah, Azalea, I'm not too worried. That's the bug gym. Between Geodude and Cyndaquil, we're fine. Ooh, Leland's gonna evolve. Or not evolve, but level up soon. Poliwag is pretty good here, at least. I'm glad we got him at level 10. Immediately very useful. Immediately very useful, I'm glad. I need to stop clicking when there's no prompts. It like flashes and I don't like that. Finally got Thunder Shock, finally. We're gonna just keep Poliwag in here. Poliwag can use the free XP off of this. Like I said, not difficult. We're in a good position. Keep battling. Level 8? Yeah, we're fine. I'll turn on battle scenes soon-ish. I think it went till after the cave. Or at least after the gym, maybe. The gym's gonna essentially just be Cyndaquil training. God, those repels do not last long. They are sort of not worth it. Because it's only 100 steps. They're sort of not worth it. Financially, anyways. Especially with how much exploring I gotta do with this cave. Especially with how much exploring I gotta do. If you're a Zubat user, that would be very funny. That would be amazing, actually, for Mareep's purpose. Coughing? We'll see how well you do. Pretty alright, actually. That's perfectly fine. Poisoned, though, is sucky. I don't like that. Out of here with that. Ugh. I don't even know if I have an antidote. I don't think I ever got one. That was almost a level. I keep battling for now. I don't want to poison another Pokemon. I think you can handle one coughing. Paralyzed immediately is funny. I'll take that at least. Level 11. Get a level, so we're gonna evolve in like, what, 4 levels? That's not too bad. Don't know about the other ones though. Alright, do I have anything? Do I have anything? No, I don't think I have one. I have one antidote on hand. And then we'll use at least a potion here, I think. I'll take a Great Ball. I won't say no to that. Alright, what are you? I roam far and wide in search of Pokemon. Are you looking for Pokemon too? Then you're my collecting rival. I have, like, what? A full team worth-ish? I have an egg, if you want to count that too. So I know you're going to take a few hits. Slowpoke is pretty high special defense. Yeah, like even super effective, that did like nothing. Alright, we're going to hope I don't have to actually antidote with this. That if killing after a yawn does not make the sleep happen. Hopefully. I'm just iffy with the order things have been going so far. Fun facts. I will throw a fun fact out here. Slowpoke is actually used to catch Mew in Gen 1. Basically, how catching Mew works is it's based off like the glitch needed to like basically make it happen. Uses the special defense stat. Or no, it's the special stat. The special stat. I don't know why I said special defense. I think I combined Slowpoke having like special defense. I think. I thought there'd be an item there. God, yeah, those repels are very worth it, I think. Because this is a little ridiculous. It's fine. Run. We'll pop another one. We'll pop another one. So many. I had 9 at the beginning of the stream. Or 9 when I began this, not beginning of stream though. Oh, there's the exit. Is there an item there? Feels like there's an item there. Basically the special stat of Slowpoke causes Mew to generate, and if you find other Pokemon will generate. Because it has to do with like you essentially teleport as a trainer is locked onto you and like tries to fight you. And then like the game uses, why is it raining? It's kind of hard. Avoiding him because he is a fight. Okay, just that town then, or just that area. Oh, what was this? Hi, Kurt. Yeah, like I said last stream that Team Rocket's kind of lame in this one. They kind of are. They kind of are. They don't have a lot going for them. We're gonna get access to Headbutt soon. Yeah, essentially it uses the special stat to generate Mew. I forget exactly what causes it, but I have done the glitch itself. Gen 1's a very buggy experience. Thank you for telling me that Bill's PC can hold 30. Thank you. Did Mom buy us anything at the mart? I do need to actually stock up on a handful of things. Alright, no new item from Mom. That's fine. Let's see. Do we need anything from here? Probably just repels. We're going to restock up to 6, I think. Yeah, we're not needing that many Pokeballs right now because we're not really catching anything for the time being. Like, I have a handful in mind, but damn, still heal balls, still net balls, nothing needed. So we're not catching any bug or water yet. And then when we do need to catch a bug type, we're gonna have like specific Pokeballs for that. What Mom? Oh, Mom doesn't pocket the money in this game. Okay, then I don't know who that guy was, because that's not Kurt. This is Kurt. I don't know who that was. Was that just a guy? Yeah, old Kurt. Sorry, I should probably pay attention to the game dialogue at any point. I'm just kind of used to the cadence of the plot that I don't even pay attention half the time because I already half know it from memory. Because I've played enough of early gen Pokemon. This is just the charcoal place, I believe. Actually, we could. I think we get that after the fact. I'm going to wait to touch that aspect. Right now, we're just going to do the Rocket League stuff. Alright. Who do we want to go into this area with? Probably Cyndaquil, maybe. Just to get Cyndaquil a little bit more ready for the gym. Maybe. It's between Leland and Poliwag and Cyndaquil. Geodude's fine. Geodude's 15. We can always go back to him. Probably for our sake, Poliwag, I think. So yeah, if I do skip over dialogue, like too fast, I apologize. I like the little slowpoke there. Hi, Kurt. Yeah, he tumbled down the well and he slammed on his back. And so basically we have to do all the work. I will say, this is absolutely beautiful compared to what it was. He would just kind of stand there at the entrance the entire time. Oh shit, really? That's funny. Hello, Togepi. So tiny. It's such a tiny little being. No, I will not nickname it yet, but I will be using it on the team, so. Yeah, level 1 is, ooh. I forgot level 1, oh no. And it'll always say Slowpoke well. Love that for us. Extra sensory, I didn't know it got that. That's really funny, especially against these guys. There's a bunch of poison types. So, I guess we switch train Togepi here? I guess that's the vibe, is we just switch train Togepi. Oh, fuck. Elm just called us. I completely... Oh, no. I didn't mean to skip the Elm call. Now I feel bad. So, yeah. You're gonna die immediately if I don't switch, so let's go ahead and switch over to... we'll go Cyndaquil, the XP here. So yeah, I think we skipped our opportunity to talk to Elm, sadly. Because I think if we try calling him back, he's not gonna say what he's gonna say. So, oopsie. Oopsie, we goofed. So, jeez. About taking out Cyndaquil here. Level 2 already. See, we're going up in the world. Level 4. All right, next we're gonna do Rattata again. That's fine. We'll go and switch back over to Togepi. I just know we're gonna be fighting some poison type sooner than later, so I want to have Togepi basically be our psychic answer with extra sensory at the ready. So I guess for this fight we're just gonna go Geodude then, because that was a rough attack on Cyndaquil. Rock throw. Goodbye. Level 5. It'll get there soon. Very soon. Very, very soon. Yeah. Okay, he actually will tell us. Come here and show me what kind of Pokemon it is. So basically, please head back here when you get the chance. He can wait, because that would be quite a bit of a walk for us. I'm gonna be real with you. How you feel 5 seconds into the world, Togepi? Surveying the area. I do know you can catch some Pokemon in this area. Hello. So thinking Slowpoke Tails. What? You want us to just be a direct order from Executive Proton? Who? I don't even know who would be the higher up in this game. I cannot think of a single boss from Rocket in this game. At all. See what I mean? Like Zubat. We're 4 levels weaker, but I'm curious. Pretty good, actually. Can we get away with fighting? If we die, we die. Thank you. That wasn't too bad. 100 XP to Togepi like immediately. Level 6. Metronome's not bad. Well, okay. It's not great. It's gimmicky. It's a gimmicky move, but I like it. We will get our use out of it. Ooh. Maybe we're gonna try and see. Okay, I think we actually might be able to, Ow! I think we might be dead here, actually. Right. Nope, I can't. Togepi's kind of dead here. Oopsie. R.I.P. Togepi. Heart attack. That did nothing. Alright, that's fine. Leland's just mop up the rest of this fight. Give you some free XP. God, I'm scared Leland's gonna get poisoned again. It would be Leland's luck to just get poisoned twice in a row. You rotten brat. Alright, yes. Imrape's gonna have to take over for a little bit here. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry. Is this an item? I had a super potion, so it was worth coming over here. And hopefully we just fight a bunch of Zubats and I can just Thundershock them to death. Rattata? Close. Really close to a level up, though. It would be cool to get an evolution from this area. Got a critical hit. Now, sadly, the psychic move doesn't really help us in the upcoming gym fight, but that's okay. Togepi is going to take a little bit of a backseat for that. Zubat, thank you. Free XP, I will take it, especially when we are 2 levels from a evolution. Especially when we're 2 levels from evolution. Sadly not going to get it from this fight, but that's okay. Is this going to one-shot? Yes. Yes, it will. It absolutely will. Alright, we are now last fight of this area. Yeah, we can... Oh, Proton. Okay, yeah. I'm labeled as the scariest and cruelest guy. This is definitely a addition to Heart Gold and SoulSilver because he is not... Proton is not in the original. I can tell you that. Thank you for these Zubat. I'm so scared of the Zubat. Oh no, not Zubat. Oh no. Thanks for level 14 at least. And Thunder Wave. Okay, I'll take Thunder Wave. Coughing? That's fine. Doesn't matter where you go, there's always someone who doesn't agree with us. Okay, bud. Not the greatest, but we should be fine. Okay, I only took twice. That's better than I thought. Is that enough for a level up? Probably not, but nope. Close though. Very close. Very, very close. I'll take it for now, at least. Continue our activities underground. A small obstacle like you won't be much of a problem for a mission. I advise you to be very afraid of what is to come. I will say they definitely aged up Kurt in this game. I don't know how I feel about that. I guess I'm fine with it. But he was very like average age like in the original. Boy named Red 3 years ago. We will get to fight Red. That is a thing we will get to do. Get a fastball. Yes, I do have apricots. Take 2. Oops. 2. It'll take a day. Yeah, that's mainly why. Is I don't really like the waiting process because it's like, oh boy, you know? I get to wait for Pokeballs that I don't really use that often. So, I don't really give them much thought. I really don't. Alright, let's heal up before the gym at least. Where it will be essentially just Cyndaquil. I could honestly just set the battle to set instead of shift, and we will see no difference. Togepi is now feeling better. Yay, Togepi! Yay, Togepi! Togepi will taking a backseat. We're gonna switch up. It'd be cool if I was able to just swap them by just drag and dropping. Cyndaquil will be getting an item soon to boost its fire type moves after this. So that will be something to look forward to. I don't know if you can buy it. I know it's a gift from these guys later. Hi. Yeah, we'll deal with the Spearow after the fact. Our goal for the rest of the stream is just beat the gym and then get to Goldenrod. And then we're going to be done. Don't remember how they changed this place up. Really don't. We're going to be trying to take on everybody. Look at that. Okay. I don't remember this part of the gym, to be so honest. Where are you gonna take me? Yeah, I thought so. That's fine. That's where I wanted to be anyways. I just wanted Cyndaquil to have some grinding pals. But get your owl. Well, goodbye. Definitely, it does feel weird because they definitely souped up the gyms from the first game that they were in. It does throws me off because I've mainly just played the originals more than I have the remakes. So I've done like one playthrough of this game, and that was what, 15 years ago? Been a bit longer than that. Oh, not about 15, about 15. Sorry. Brain combined like two different dates. Game came out in 2009. I know I got it for my birthday in 2010. That's why I take the left now. That is fine. Will we see Cyndaquil evolve? Maybe. Maybe. I do find this bit annoying. But Pokemon evolve younger so they're stronger. Oh, Benny. So I'm trying to remember the Fallout dialogue. It's all rigged from the start. Definitely need to play more Fallout. It's been a hot minute. I've been really wanting to play Fallout 4 recently. Never really got a chance to play that one as much. I own it to some degree, but I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about Fallout a lot lately. Pokemon and Fallout. Yeah, I have a feeling we're gonna get a full lava by the end of this. Ooh, perfect trade fodder for Togepi, honestly. Sounds like wonderful trade fodder for Togepi. And then let's go ahead and throw Geodude out there for the fight. That's funny, I got the Automod held a message. There was someone be like, pay for viewers. No. I don't care if no one shows up. I'm not paying for viewers. Yeah, that was, I would say, worth it. Togepi will definitely appreciate that, the big jump of XP. Level 8. Yeah. 2 levels, baby. I probably could use that for Quil. Oh, you know what? What did I say? We were going to get a Quilava. I just didn't know it was going to be this soon. I thought Quilava was a little bit later on. Which is fine. Hello, Quilava. I was kind of associated with Flame Wheel for some reason. I was fully evolved. Very composed and very sure of itself. Probably should have flicked that switch. Does it actually be a double battle? Is this the first? This would be the first double battle of the game if it actually is. Oh yeah, it is. It is. Okay. I wasn't sure if they were going to commit to it. They did. So we're in a good position here. Now we're just going to Thunder Shock here. Surprised they did not kill. I'm very shocked they did not kill. I'm sorry. Are you trying to pretend to be a threat here? Because you guys are not going to last. Good chance we're going to get another evolution out of this, maybe? Maybe? Not. Maybe not. That's fine. Oh, yeah, we are going to get a level up, actually. We're going to get an evolution. 2 evolutions in 1 gym. What can I say? I have great timing, I guess. I will say one kind of weird quirk of Gen 2 is like level-wise, the Johto gyms are actually pretty low level. Like, if I remember right, it like the level and like the leveling in this game is kind of weird. Alright, let me flip the switch here. Okay, am I not gonna fight that guy? Did I fight that guy? No, I didn't. And it's whatever. I think we'll be fine if we don't fight one guy. I think Bugsy can stand a chance against my team. Especially as Scyther. Level 17 is kind of rough though. But if all else fails, we have a rock type, so we're chill. But that did nothing. Oh my god. That did absolutely nothing. Ow. The citrus. God, alright. Oh my gosh. Alright. Swapping out. Went rougher than I thought. We're gonna rock polish here. We can take a few hits. Ooh, ooh. Ow. Jeez. Okay. Damn. Okay, cool. I'm gonna use this opportunity to heal up. That's fine. We're gonna go ahead and metronome our way out of this. Close combat is not the one I want. That lowers our defense and is not very effective. Okay. Harden against a Metapod is certainly something. Getting the worst moves to fight this Pokemon. Octozuka. Alright, we're gonna go for one more. That did nothing. It became confused again. It is taking like nearly... Oh my gosh. This is, I think, the... Please stop using fighting moves. We have done this 8 times and not had one single useful move come out of this except for what? Octozuka? Oh, Teeter Dance? What's our last one gonna be? Thanks, Togepi. Thank you. So useful here. That's fine. He'll block World. Alright. Scyther is fine. Yeah, this is working slightly better than the... Jeez Louise, U-turn is rough. That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and Super Potion here. I think this is the roughest fight I've had with Bugsy. And all things considered, my team should be fine here. I do believe we have a fight with our rival coming up too. Thank you, Leland, for coming in handy. Yeah, we're gonna keep battling here. We can easily just take out the Scyther. Yeah, thank you. Goodbye. Oh, never mind. Okay, okay. What? 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 I can't even... I don't even see that! That does not show up on my screen! That, like, thimble of health. And then a quick attack. What? Okay. Okay. That's fine. Goodbye. All for that. All that rough fight, all for that. Alright, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine. That's fine. I do appreciate the 2-level ups out of it though. That is very nice. I won't deny that. Very nice. That was a rougher fight than I thought. The high bad, baby. Level 30 can obey me. We can use cut. I believe we get cut upcoming, so we're chill. U-turn is super useful. We're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep that for post game, I think. U-turn's too good. So we now have the Hive badge, and we can also sign this. 1 second. Oops. Yes. You know what's really funny? You know what's really funny? I have my drawing tablet right here. I have my drawing tablet right here, so we can actually do like this. Ignore that my like stylus pen is being weird. There we go. That works. You need to tap that. He'll do. Aleister it is. Yes. We now have his signature. Bam. I do also plan on doing the, I believe there's multiple stars. I don't know if it's in this game, but I do know there's a, like, star system for your trainer card. Yeah, flip the switch. And then away we go. Sadly, didn't fight that guy, but that's okay. I think we'll be fine without one fight. Alright. And then we're down to the last task of the stream, which is just get through the forest. Get access to Headbutt would be very nice. I really want access to... Oh, Elm's calling. Hi, great news. The hatch Pokemon from that egg. I knew that giving the... Wait. We already called him. Why is he calling us about that? Okay. We already called you about that one, bud. Yes. Let's go. So I do believe we have a fight coming up. Forget what he starts with. So we're gonna just start with Togepi here. Get some switch training in. Because I do believe he pops up here. Yep. Here's JoJo. You beat them quite long. I mean, I feel like you would know more than anyone else. You are the son of the, like, leader. Well, I guess in this context, former leader, but still, I mean, like... Yeah, okay, I knew he would start with Ghastly. I had a feeling. Yeah, he can't really do much to us. Togepi can't really escape. But that should be fine. Take the level up. I believe Togepi's entirely friendship based when it comes to leveling up, so I'm gonna... Oh, is he? Sweet Kiss, I will definitely grab Sweet Kiss here. Get rid of Charm, I think. Because Charming... Oh, fuck. Don't give up on Sweet Kiss, please. You're gonna move, please. Growl. This Charm does the exact same thing, but better. It's a better version of Growl. No reason to have Growl. I think we can switch here, so let's go ahead and do that. Leland gonna come in handy. My speed fell, that's no problem. We're gonna Thunder Wave here. I should Thunder Wave first, but I didn't think much of it. But two Scary Faces is gonna be kind of rough. That definitely slows us down. Good amount of XP. They were like kind of shoving XP at me right now. Because you saw those fights beforehand. They were against some pretty low powered guys. I didn't even fight the guy. I didn't even fight the trainers over there. I forgot to completely. So probably gonna swing back and take care of them. Get some Togepi XP. I thought that would kill. That's on me. I will say whenever I typically play through Johto, I do grab myself a Zubat normally. I love me some Crobat, and I love having an excuse to have a Crobat. Because like most of the context where I'm getting a Zubat would be like, what, Fire Red and Leaf Green? So I wouldn't have access till the post-game? Goodbye, Jojo. Let's go fight some trainers. Love the happy little dance in Slowpoke. Alright, fight this guy. Because he actually does have a number. So we want to pick up his phone number. Still don't know why it's raining over here. Geodude. It's not the greatest fight for Togepi. You know who would be great for? Poliwag. It is raining after all. Poliwag could use the levels. Beautiful. Chef's kiss. That 85. Actually, just enough for Poliwag, so, yeah, no complaints here. Machop. Togepi, guess. Would Togepi be the call? It is weak to it. And we're fine. If Togepi dies, Togepi dies. We'll live at the end of the day. This is not a Nuzlocke. It's not a Nuzlocke. Please don't do any fighting type move on me. Okay, cool. Just leer twice. Yes. Ah, you're such a smart trainer. Let me double check on Togepi real quick. Yes. Exactly that, actually, yeah. High friendship. High friendship, and then evolves from a shiny stone, which is... I'm going to really quickly find out when I actually get access to that. We get access to that at the National Park, as well as some prizes for the... basically just some prizes. It's prizes for, like, post-decks, which is fine. I'm expecting not to have the fully evolved version until post-game anyways, so we're fine. We're chilling. Yeah, let's go ahead and get his phone number. Heal up, and then we're going to take on the forest. Hello. I'm going to grab the apricots. Do I use them? No. But we're okay. We'll have to do one kind of like backtrack trip. So we're hopefully going to come across the next Pokemon on my team that I want, and then we'll essentially kind of have close to the final lineup, if you will. Pretty close. I mean, like I said, Geodude's probably going to get swapped out soon. Probably. Because it's not... Well, it's a she. She's not going to be very useful come the Whitney fight. I mean, it should be fine with Whitney, but, like... Still not the greatest. I do want to back up real quick. I did see it. I want to see what that old lady has to say. Hello. Yes, that would be Celebi. Love me a Celebi. Celebi is kind of a weird one. It was like a gift only Pokemon. Like you could only get it through events, and those events didn't. Like so, once the events were over, you would never get a Celebi. Oh, I'm gonna have to definitely. Hi, Oddish. Alright, so yeah. We're going to toss up a repel here. And then we're going to find out real quick if this area goes above level 10. Hopefully this doesn't get too annoying. Did that in the wrong order. I think, anyways. I don't know, I've never had to do this one. I forget how to do this. If you do it the wrong order, you'll just kind of like trap the loop. I won't lie to you. I'm kind of not in the mood to deal with this puzzle. And then immediately having to deal with repels and stuff. I'm tempted to just hold off. And then doing the Elix Forest next stream. Because I'll already be doing the Goldenrod stuff at that point anyways, if I stream tomorrow. I think I'll do that. We are running about 2 hours at this point. I think I will. I don't think I'm in the mood to deal with Farfetch'd at the second. So we're gonna save. I've streamed this for a total of 3 hours. Interesting to think about. That's the explicit reason why I've done no speed up things. Is I want to do everything normal speed, and I want to see how long it takes me. I want to see how long it takes me to just do everything on stream. None of it off stream. All on stream. And so currently we're at 3 hours, so it's not too bad. So yeah, I will be doing Elix Forest next time and Goldenrod's bug catching contest next time. So I will deal with Farfetch later. I don't want to deal with him right now because I don't remember how to do this. I will just look it up between stream.